foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Now Jones. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37. This defense for the Chiefs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total. And
now off to the races, down the right side. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. First down. Throwing Jones. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina. They forced 7 turnovers. 7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now 1 in the first quarter. What do? Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
Good call.
And it's intercepted. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
I thought you were going to go with the drag route on that one.
Throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down. Well, they certainly knew their challenges. This series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Jones to throw on third down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Chargers. Anthony Schwartz from 13 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Can't believe he dropped it.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To his throw, taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Chiefs at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Eckler now between the tackles. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Chiefs 7.
Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
All right, come on.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Turbo 3, kick. Ready to stand. Turbo 2. Hey. Let's go.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Go ahead.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That 2 is going to change things up. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Waddle, the motion man right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Hey, 21 TX. Watson, Oscar. Ready,
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for him, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. He's able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Hey, come on 2. Come on 2. Come on 2. Come on 1.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
2nd and goal from the 1. Eckler again. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete here.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
On second down, a run with Hall. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. The Chargers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. He had a reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Such an impressive punt return, 83 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
When you got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach, but it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's Jones on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Hall.
Why would you not
guard
guard
him
that?
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Looking to throw. Jones. There's Hall bringing in another one. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it second down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Yeah, offenses are always trying to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go through the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And this winds up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On the give, this is Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Solo left Zion. Turbo 1, high. Scat.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
The 2 are going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st down, right back to Hall. Fights loose. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chargers 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the 2nd half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of
taking it right down Broadway, through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Chargers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Hey, how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Go, Gunner! Go, Gunner! Go, Gunner! Cockroach! Cockroach!
They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his right. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator, wouldn't we? Clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe you screenshot it online.
It showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
Hey, long, long.
It's Eckler again. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
And this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. He's got him in, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Jones wants to change it up. Jones now to throw on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. This pass out wide to Hall. He's got room at the 30, and he gets this one down to the 24.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Chargers.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. After the sack on 1st down, Jones steps away to his left. Cockrell holds it in left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And check down, complete to Hall. Touchdown! Breece Hall from 4 yards out. And the Chargers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. Jones throwing for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing, the interception. If he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 93 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd down and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. And he gets it down to the 32. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9.
20 TX.
A give. Eckler running to the right. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Flushed out right. Got his man, Okonkwo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Chargers. Okonkwo, 43 yards. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Anders Carlson to kick off.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Here is Eckler. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Open man is Waddle, complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2
you are one shady,
and they nearly get this all the way
sleazy
to
piece of shit, dude.
49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Jones. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they'll have it in the
shady.
zone before he crosses
Really
over
fucking
out of
shady,
bounds.
dude.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Bama.
Jones throwing on first down. And he will find his
Dude,
man
what the hell is wrong with y'all, man? You gotta need to get up there.
He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Look at this, a tight end carry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. They'll try to run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
3rd and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Back to throw. Jones.
Dude, this guy is the sleaziest fucking player of all time.
Second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers
Dude,
have made it a
I mean,
one-score
oh my
game
God.
again here in the 4th. Carlson on for the
He's
extra
sleazy
point.
as fuck, man.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
All he's doing is running backwards and then just throwing the ball up. That's all he's doing, dude. The guy can't fucking play.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good,
dude. The guy
cohesive
is
zone
sleazy
coverage.
as
Can't
fuck.
find
Just
a gap
runs
in the secondary
backwards.
quick enough, and he ends up taking a
Runs
sack.
backwards and just throws the ball up, man. Like, he's been so lucky with every single fucking play of his. Well.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's Tua.
Dude, what the fuck?
He's taken down.
Coming in with the glitch blitz?
Right out of the 2-minute break.
You're coming in with the glitch blitz.
With 1:56 to go.
Alright.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play
Nice
sheet.
glitch. Nice
This is a
glitch,
big
bud.
third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Watch it, Oscar. Hey. Solo left Zion.
To throw is Tua.
You dropped it! God damn you!
That's some good close
Damn you!
defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up.
Oh my god, he dropped it. Alright, he's got one timeout.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out
What
of
the
bounds.
fuck?
This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Biggie. Jump right, Pacino. Ladybug.
Here's Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Detroit Johnson.
To throw is Jones.
Go D.
So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball downfield, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. Jones. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
What? Oh my god, game. You cheated me. You cheated me. Oh my god, you cheated me. Yo, it cheated me.
Jones. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Cheated me, bro.
Underneath, they've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Jones.
Oh my gosh, go for the pick.
Too far out in front.
Go for the pick. Go for the pick.
Wondering if we were going to see them try and push it
God,
deep
he's away.
downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Well, the noise got to be an issue now offensively. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
God damn it.
Out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Dude, I can't catch a break right now, bro.
Half jumbo, half jumbo.
Come on.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
Shut up, Grayson.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
26. Timberland, Timberland, Timberland.
Here's Jones to throw.
Come on, dude. Let me Yo, let me get the pick.
It's over, so a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Let's go.
At the goal line.
Go board, go board, go board.
And now the rookie's free. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in the comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for him, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death net for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, well, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And they're going to go for the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles's defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with victory, even better for them.
So for the Chiefs, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Him. Jesus Christ. Unreal, bud. God. That's ridiculous, dude. Like, you need to knock it off. Holy cow, man.
Just give them to me.
Unreal. Unreal.
What is that?
No idea. Some kind of truck. No idea what kind of truck. It's got a bunch of lights on it.
I want to go put this up.
There it is. Let's go. Wait, that sucks. That guy's not giving me money for it.
What? You're going to sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy.
There's no
You're
jail
so
time.
wrong.
No jail time.
I don't have the money to get you out of jail. I'm going to do so.